Oh.
I can't believe Mrs. Carter is making us write an essay about our parents.
I know, it'd be much more interesting to write about something cool rather than boring parents.
My parents. There's nothing interesting about them. They are actually quite boring. My father's a dentist, and my mother, well, she's just a mother. The end.
Alright, my turn. My parents, if only they had a clue. Their idea of fun is going out for ice cream, and they've never done anything spectacular. Except for having me, of course. The end.
Nice going, guys, but you know the essay has to be 1,200 words, right?
1,200 words? Man.
I can barely think of 100 words to write about my parents. Oh wait, I know. My mother loves to gripe. She gripes at my dad, she gripes at my sister, she gripes at me, she even gripes at the dog. Maybe I could go on a while about that.
Yeah, and my dad is a couch potato. Every night and all weekend long, he's a zombie in front of the TV. Maybe I could list all the shows that he watches. That'd probably take up a couple hundred words.
What about you, Chris? What are you going to write about?
Well, that'll be easy.
Why, your parents interesting or something?
I doubt that. His dad works at the Handy Hut.
It's true, Greg, but you don't know the whole story about my family.
What story?
Well, my dad may seem like an ordinary man, but he isn't. In fact, he's pretty important.
What? Manager at the Handy Hut?
Ha ha, funny, Greg. But my dad is actually partially responsible for many of the decisions made in this country.
Oh yeah, sure.
It's true. My dad is related to the president.
Your dad, who works at the Handy Hut.
That's right.
And just how is it that your dad is related to the president? 45th cousin or something?
No, look, I shouldn't even be telling you guys this. It could get us into big trouble.
Why?
Because it's top secret information.
Oh, come on, tell us, please.
Yes, tell us, please. I could use a good laugh.
All right, but only if you guys swear, and I mean really swear not to tell anyone.
I promise.
Yeah, me too. My lips are sealed.
Okay. Well, my dad, he's the president's brother.
You're kidding, right?
No,
So your dad, who works at the Handy Hut, is the president's brother.
that's right. And the only reason he works there is to keep our identity a secret.
This is unbelievable.
You're right. It is unbelievable.
Like I said, the only reason he works there is to keep a cover.
So, you're the uncle's nephew? Or, you're the president's nephew.
That's right. He likes me to call him Uncle President.
Uncle President?
All right, well, I've got to go, guys. I want to be home in time to talk to Uncle President. Bye.
Bye.
I gotta find Chris before anyone else does.
But we've looked everywhere, and we have to keep looking.
Sarah, this is my chance. School papers never had a story like this.
Tina, if you get your hands on this story, forget the school paper. Take it straight to the Herald. I'm sure they'd pay plenty for a story like this.
You're right. My story on the front page of the Herald, it'll be the start of my career as a journalist.
Tina, look, there's Chris. Chris, hey Chris, can I take your picture for the paper?
You want to take my picture?
Smile.
What's so special about me?
Chris, what's so special about you? You're so cute.
I am,
Chris, can I ask you a few questions?
I guess.
Tell me about your family,
My family.
and don't leave anything out.
Okay.
Did your dad and his brother fight a lot when they were kids?
Want to know about my dad?
Yes, of course.
Well, let's see. My dad and his brother. Yeah, I guess they did fight a lot.
And what sort of things did they fight about?
Well, my uncle's really bad at telling lies, and so it always got my dad in trouble.
Really? Your uncle lied?
Oh yeah, all the time. Heck, he still does. He even lies at work if it helps him look good. Little white lies, exaggeration, stretching the truth, you know.
Is that right?
He even makes promises that he can't keep and goes back and does the exact opposite. He'll even laugh about it later.
Laughs about his lies.
He even steals money. And the thing is that everyone at work knows about it, but they don't tell anyone because they want to keep him safe.
Well, probably because if he lost his job, they would too.
Exactly.
This is going to be one powerful story.
Do you want to take more pictures of me?
No thanks, I gotta work on the story. Chris, thank you so much.
Chris, you're just so cute.
But you didn't even ask any questions about me. Well, I guess a picture is worth 1,000 words. I'm so cute.
Tommy, have you seen Chris?
No, Mr. Moore. Is Chris in trouble?
No. Chris is a hero.
A hero?
Here I am, principal of the school, and soon I'll be able to talk to the president himself. And it's all because of Chris. What a fine young man he is.
What president?
The president of the United States.
Chris knows him?
The president is Chris's uncle. And soon I'll be able to get a call into the president himself. In fact, I'm planning to invite him to speak to the school on drug prevention. How can he refuse when his own nephew attends the school?
Wow, I didn't know.
Yes. And afterwards, the president and I can go back into my office and have a little chat. I'm sure he'd be interested to hear my views on how to run this country. In fact, I think I'll go start him a list right now.
Mayor Parks, I'm so excited. The award ceremony will be the talk of the town.
I will be honored to present Chris with this key of our city.
I've called all the TV and radio stations. They all plan to come to the ceremony.
Good, good. This will put our town right on the map. Perhaps we can look into a presidential museum in the future. Why, tourists will come from all over. Can you imagine how this will boost our economy?
It's so exciting.
And as mayor of this town, I will contact the president myself and invite him to the ceremony.
Mayor Parks, do you really think the President of the United States will come here?
Why, yes, I do. I'm sure he'll be delighted to see his nephew awarded with the key of our city.
This is just so exciting. Our town will never be the same.
There's just so much to do still.
Well, what can I do to help?
Help me find Chris so I can tell the good news.
I'm gonna wring his neck.
How could Chris do this to us?
Our house has become a zoo. Cameras, reporters, television crews.
You'd think we were celebrities.
All because of a stupid lie our son told.
Where could he be?
I don't know, but when I find it, oh, when I find it.
Come on, let's get out of here. I see some more of those reporters.
Chris, did you see my story in the Herald this morning? The editor has already offered her a job, and she hasn't even graduated from high school yet.
Chris, we finally found you.
Yeah, Chris. How does it feel to be popular?
Chris, I need your help. What's your uncle's phone number? I need to call the president and invite him to speak at our school.
Chris, next week is the ceremony, and we will be honored to present you with the key of our city.
What's going on?
Oh, sweetheart, we all know the truth. The President is your uncle.
Yes, and thanks to you, our town will never be the same again.
Chris, what have you done this time?
You are in big trouble, young man.
Sir, it is a pleasure.
Get your hands off of me. I've had enough of you reporters.
Sir, I'm not a reporter. I'm Mayor Parks. And how is your brother doing?
Chris, as soon as we get home, you are going straight to your room.
But Mom.
Sir, we are so proud of your son.
You're proud of my son for lying?
What?
All day long, people have been knocking on my door, calling my home, calling my work, all insisting that I am related to the President of the United States. Well, let me tell you something. If I'm related to the President of the United States, you're all monkeys, and you don't know it.
What? It
It's
wasn't
not
true?
It was a lie?
It was just a little lie.
There goes our presidential museum.
So much for my career as a journalist.
Dad, can I say? Sorry?